Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel. So we got a nice rainy day down here in Durban, South Africa. So I thought, well, what better way to do this than undercover on a tree stump. So here goes. This is a rather interesting find. This was given to me by a very good friend of mine. Well, a newly acquainted friend of mine that's becoming a very good friend of mine that actually has been in the knife collecting world for many years. He's actually fully responsible for me getting my hands on this rather rare knife. This knife comes from, I believe, the early 90s. This is a Benchmade. So it's the model number 650. It is the Boguszewski Spike. So Benchmade 650 Boguszewski Spike. It is a rather rare find in the knife world, both in South Africa as well as in the US, and I know that in the US they are quite sought after by collectors. This knife originally comes in ATS 34 steel. The interesting thing about this is it actually has a double click. You'll hear it when it engages open, where the liner flaps to the blade and then clips in place. So I believe the prototypes did that and the Gen 1s. So that's quite cool actually. So it's an unusual blade shape this. I really like the whole spike. It's not something that I EDC carry very often, but it is an interesting design, and for me it feels more like a self-defense design than a practical working blade design. All in all, still a really cool blade. So interestingly enough, like most 90s, 80s, 90s knives, they didn't come with flippers, so you had to get used to using the thumb stud to actually flip the knife open. It's not difficult to do. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it, because there is pretty good detents in there, so you can actually get it done quite nicely. So here you've got sort of an aluminium, a blackened aluminium. I don't know what sort of coating or anodizing they've got on here. And then here you've got the ATS 34 stainless steel razor sharp blade. Even after all these years, this knife is still absolutely razor sharp. Beautiful knife. I really think it's cool. I'm going to take this review inside just because it is getting really cold outside here. Temperatures are plummeting at the moment with the weather. So I'm keen to continue this review and just talk a little bit more. Well, let's just see if we can finish up. There you can see the positive retention, what I was talking about by the double click. You'll see the liner falls onto the blade there and then clicks into place there. So you have that sort of double click, but you don't hear it on this one. On the prototype it was quite distinct. So this, I believe, is a generation 2 one. You can see there's the Benchmade USA, ATS 34 logos, etc. Here you can see the Boguszewski design. I don't even know how to pronounce that. There you can see the interesting design, full flat grind. Something really different, in my opinion, from all the other knives that I have. I really like it. Hey guys, so moved to the indoor review bench just because of the bad weather. Let's see how this guy, for such a big knife, rides in the pocket. The change pocket's going to be absolutely useless, although you can get it in there. Highly recommended is, however, popping her into the pocket. She's not a deep carry, but still rides nice in the pocket and not too big and overbearing. Slides in and out, still very good retention considering the age of this knife. That is really nice. I think it rides nice. Lastly, I think let's just do a quick paper cut test. This knife edge probably does need to be polished a little bit, but let's check it out. Oh wait, it can cut. It does need a bit of a polishing after all these years, but it could definitely still slice paper. So not bad considering how old this knife is, and that the edge has never really been sharpened or maintained or anything. So yeah, very cool. just to conclude, again, Benchmade USA. This is a really cool knife, more for those who collect, but it could definitely be carried EDC. It is a great knife. All around a really nice piece to have in somebody's collection. So yeah, thanks for watching everybody. Until next time, take care.